changed my life, man. God bless them. And I just love and appreciate everybody that supported me. And I'm going to give y'all a show May 2nd. I'm going to keep going farther in my career. Appreciate y'all.
Next up is another one of our very, very young, exciting fighters. He comes from Ohio. He's fighting in a very talent-laden division, the 154-pound class. There are a number of young, up-and-coming, rising stars who are going to be future champions. And I'm very, very proud of this next gentleman, and he's going to be a world champion within 1 year. Mark my words on that. Coming to us from Ohio, he's 11-0 with 9 KOs, and he's definitely representing the Buckeye State. He's a fast rising junior middleweight. None other than Chris Pearson.
How you guys doing? First of all, let me just soak this in real quick because it's a blessing to be in this position. Man, first of all, I gotta thank the Lord for blessing me with the team I have, the family I have, the support system I have. Like he said, next year I'm trying to be a world champion. I feel like this is the year of separation. It is a lot of talented fighters in my division, but I don't believe there's nobody more talented than me, and nobody's gonna outwork me. So at this point, I'm thankful for the opportunity, but it's just boxing, man. I do this in my sleep. It's what I do. So we're here to perform, and come Saturday night, I look to remain undefeated and take another step closer to becoming a world champion. Thank you, guys.
There'll be 2 fights shown on television prior to the main event. And in the first fight, we're proud to present the WBO Featherweight Championship of the World. It matches the leading contender from Puerto Rico, Bayamon, Puerto Rico, Gamy Rodriguez, against a man who won the world title in his third professional fight, by defeating Gary Russell. Vasil Lomachenko is a legendary fighter at this young age. He is considered to be the greatest amateur fighter of all time. And now he looks for the same type of success he had as an amateur in the professional ranks. But this will be a very competitive fight because Gamy Rodriguez is a Puerto Rican who comes to fight and believes that he can upset Vasil's apple cart. So it's a pleasure for me to bring to the microphone from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, Gamy Rodriguez.
Que Dios me los bendiga a todos.
I want to bless everybody today.
Quiero agradecerle a nuestro Señor Jesucristo por darme esta gran oportunidad.
I want to thank Jesus Christ for this opportunity.
Agradecerle a la compañía Top Rank también.
I want to thank our Top Rank company.
A Lomachenko también por la oportunidad.
I want to thank Lomachenko for the opportunity.
Pero les quiero decir que el día 2 de mayo estoy 100% seguro que me voy a hacer campeón del mundo.
I want to let you know that the May 2nd I will be the world champion.
Puerto Rico va a tener un nuevo campeón mundial.
Puerto Rico will have a new world champion.
En el nombre de Jesucristo.
In the name of Jesus.
Que Dios me los bendiga.
God bless you all.
For those of us who love boxing and love to follow boxing. We love to see very, very talented fighters. That's why Floyd Mayweather, for example, has the following that he does, because obviously when you see Floyd fight, you know that it's a major talent that you're watching. Vasil Lomachenko has talent that people in professional boxing have not yet seen. As great as he was in the amateur ranks, I really believe that he will exceed that as a professional. When people say to me, after Floyd and after Manny, and there will come a time, are gone, who are the big superstars in boxing? And I know there are many, and a lot of the young men up here believe that they are the next big thing. And many will be. But I know that Vasil Lomachenko will be a big, big superstar in the sport of boxing. And we are very pleased to announce, before we have him up here, that prior to this press conference, we have signed a 5-year new contract to promote this young man from the Ukraine, who we believe will do great things in the professional ranks. So now, because there's a lot of interest in him all over the world, I would like to take a couple of minutes to ceremoniously sign a paper symbolic of the contract that we just signed. So. And now it's a pleasure to bring to the microphone the WBO featherweight champion, the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from the Ukraine. Please welcome Vasil Lomachenko and his manager, Igor Klemes.
Всем добрый день. Я хотел бы сказать огромное спасибо за предоставленный шанс открывать такое мега-событие, такое супер-супер бой, который произойдет 2 мая. И я рад, что я буду на pay-per-view человеком, который откроет это мероприятие и оставит свой след, и оставит свой бокс в этом мероприятии. За это огромное спасибо Боб Арму, компании Top Rank. Ну и традиционно, конечно же, огромное спасибо всей моей команде, всем, кто помогал мне готовиться к этому бою, всей моей семье и моим друзьям. Спасибо.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very excited to be on such a big bout like May 2nd. Is going to be a big show around the world. And I'm very happy to be the opening bout, which is going to be shown in around the world. It's a very big, huge, mega fight. I wanted to thank my promotional company, Bob Arum, Top Rank, and of course I wanted to thank my team who helped me to prepare, my family, my friends who's going to be following. Thank you.
Before I announce the lead-in fight to the main event, I'd like for Mark Taffet to come up to the podium from HBO.
Thank you, Leonard. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us today. and for being with us this week in what will surely be not only a memorable weekend and a memorable night, Saturday night, but something that we'll all talk about for generations to come. Interestingly, today I am representing the joint production and joint distribution of HBO and Showtime for the pay-per-view telecast Saturday night. We have worked for a number of months with the Showtime team to put together what we believe is not only the biggest, most comprehensive and best marketing and promotion plan in the history of pay-per-view boxing, but also a true dream team of broadcasters for Saturday night. The fans are going to see a very, very special and memorable telecast, not only in the ring, but outside and around the ring, when you see the best of HBO and Showtime joining together Saturday night. So we're very, very excited about that for the fans. Thank you very much. It's my #1 fan right there. That was great. Threw me off, totally threw me off now, I forgot where I was. So we, of course, have a magnificent main event that people have been waiting for years and years. But it is beautiful to see that on a fight that features two veterans in the sport's biggest and best, we also get to show the fans the best of the future. Leo Santa Cruz is an all-action fighter. You don't sit down and look away for a minute when Leo's in the ring. He throws a lot of punches, and he'll be making his first appearance at featherweight in search of big names and big name fights. And Leo, glad you're on the show. I look forward to seeing your fight Saturday night. We wish you the best. Leo is an undefeated fighter, and he looks to keep that record intact Saturday night. On the other side, to Bob and Vasil and Igis, first, let me congratulate you on the deal. It's a pleasure to hear about that. I hope we're around at HBO for that ride, but we look forward to working with who we believe is the next great young star in the sport. And not only one of the greatest amateurs, if not the greatest amateur in history, but what a tremendous platform and opportunity it is. Back in 2002, the last time actually HBO and Showtime worked together, when Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson fought in Memphis, Tennessee, there was a young man on that undercard, someone that people hadn't yet learned a lot about. He performed on that pay-per-view telecast, and he went on to become one of the megastars of the sport and of this generation. That young man was Manny Pacquiao, who will be facing Floyd Mayweather Saturday night. And I don't think it's lost on Team Lomachenko the parallels and similarities that this Saturday night may offer them. So I wish Vasil, Igis, your team the best of luck Saturday night. We look forward to a great telecast. We will begin our telecast 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I want to make sure that you all take note of the fact that Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, there will be a tremendous production, again featuring the joint talent teams of HBO and Showtime. It's called Weigh In Live, and it will, interestingly, for the first time, be telecast simultaneously on both networks. So it'll be difficult to miss that weigh-in show. Then Saturday night, another very special effort at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific, for that last hour, that final hour leading in to the super fight. Both HBO and Showtime will be simulcasting Countdown Live. It'll be a red carpet show from the celebrities coming into the event through what's going on in the arena and outside around it. It'll be very exciting. It'll bring the fans right up to the minute, and then it'll turn over to the fans to use their remote controls in order to pay-per-view telecast. So a great effort together. And most importantly, I want you to know that we have seen a tremendous number of orders so far on pay-per-view, far exceeding what we had expected and even hoped for. We believe that, aside from the fact that we have a super fight on our hands, a lot of that reflects the early ordering that's taking place across the country. Many, many people who've never purchased pay-per-view boxing are buying Saturday night's telecast. There will be an unprecedented rush of orders on Saturday night. And so I want to please let the fans know that if you want to make sure you get that telecast Saturday night, don't wait till 9 p.m. Saturday night. Order it early. Order it now, order it today, order it tomorrow. Make sure that you get the telecast that you've been dreaming of and waiting for years and years. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
The leading fight will be a very, very exciting fight, and it will feature Leo Santa Cruz. And he'll be fighting a gentleman by the name of Jose Cayetano. He's hailing out of Tijuana, Mexico. He's coming to us with a 17-3 record with 8 KOs. And then he will be making his U.S. debut come Saturday night. Jose?
Buenas tardes.
Good afternoon.
Quiero agradecerle a Dios por la oportunidad que me está dando.
I want to thank God for the opportunity He's given me.
Sé que nadie cree en mí porque soy el número 110 del mundo.
I know no one believes in me since I'm the 110th in the world.
Pero créanme que el sábado 2 de mayo espero y en Dios que los reflectores volteen hacia mí.
But come May 2nd, after the fight, you're going to remember me a lot.
Vengo a dar la sorpresa y a ganarle a Leo Santa Cruz. Gracias.
I've come here to make a big surprise, to beat Santa Cruz. Thank you.
This next gentleman, I think very, very highly of him. I don't throw around compliments too often, but in my opinion, he's one of the classiest gentlemen in the sport. He's a very fan-friendly fighter. He's a Mexican warrior, and he represents Mexico very, very well. I can't say enough about what a classy gentleman he is, and oftentimes in boxing you see a lot of trash talk going on, and you know, things sometimes get taken out of context, but this gentleman, he's a professional inside and outside the ring, and he always comes to give the fans the best. He comes to us with a 29-0 record with 1 draw, 17 KOs, and he's the current WBC Super Bantamweight World Champion. He's highly recognized as one of the top exciting fighters in our sport today. Please give him a round of applause for one of my favorite fighters, Leo Santa Cruz.
Good afternoon to everyone. Muy buenas tardes a todos. First, I want to thank God. I want to thank my manager. I want to thank Mayweather Promotions. I want to thank Leonard. I want to thank Showtime and Mayweather for this opportunity. I'm very excited. I'm more than excited to be in this undercard. I think this is the biggest card I could be in. I know I'm going to be in some other big cards, but I know I'm not going to be in a big undercard like this no more. And I want to show the world that don't know me that who Leo Santa Cruz is. I trained really hard for this fight. I'm always prepared. When I got this opportunity, I was very excited that I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. It's going to be a history night that day, and I'm very happy to be part of that history. And I know a lot of fans, they have been talking stuff about me and bad, but all I can do is just that I thank them for it because they think very highly of me and they think I deserve a bigger competition. But you know, I never underestimate no fighter. Any fighter up in the ring is dangerous. Any punch could change the fight. And sometimes those fighters that people think are not that good are the ones that give you the tougher fights and bigger fights. So Jose Cayetano said he's ready. He comes prepared, and hopefully he's ready so that we could give the fans a great show. And I don't know, I'm just very excited, happy to be on this card, and I want to show the world who Leo Santa Cruz and give them a great fight. Thank you guys.